Associates Incorporated, and I've got some more information for you today about working on exit planning. So, if you haven't heard my videos yet, McCrane Associates works with founders. Let's try that again. Founders. It's what happens when it's live. We work with founders of service businesses to help those founders leave a lasting legacy in their business because so many small business owners out there are just so busy doing their thing, working in their business, putting out fires left and right, dealing with employee issues and customer issues that they just don't have the time to stop and look at what's coming at them in the next several years and figure out what it is that they're going to do with this business that they've created. So, what what we do at McCrane Associates, is we reverse engineer their scalable, saleable success. So, we make sure that the small business owner is able to exit their business and actually walk away with some cash that would be significant to them. So today, what I wanted to do was talk a little bit about who do you need to be involved with when you're starting to make some exit plans. Who do you talk to? Who are some of those advisors that you can work with to help you out? So I believe very strongly that. Uh, Sorry, technical difficulties over here on the other screen. Also, part of the hazards of working live. All right. So there are some advisors that you need to work with to help you out, to help answer some questions. You want to do this confidentially, of course. That would be the important thing. You don't want to share information with anyone that doesn't need that information right away. But there are some people on your personal board of advisors that you can work with and talk to. Now, this may not be your board of directors that you speak with. These could be some personal advisors. So, some of these folks that you will want to work with could include making sure you talk to a financial advisor because you want to work on your retirement plan. What are you going to do? How will you fund your retirement when you leave the business? Your banker is someone you should talk to make sure that they know what's going on with the business. They can even provide some financial advice to you as you prepare to make that transition. Your insurance agent is someone you need to speak with to make sure that everything is going to be covered, that you'll be fine when you do transition out of the business. Your accountant, of course, can help you plan for the financial transition of the business and to help with taxation issues and anything like that. Your lawyer would be another great person to speak with because there will be legal issues that will come up. You're transitioning the asset ownership from one person to another, and so there will be some legal issues that will be part of that. At some point, you want to speak with your management team if you're lucky enough to have one. You want to make sure that they are fully prepared and ready for the transition and can help with that, especially if your successor, the next person in the list, is not quite ready to take over yet. You have to make sure that the management team is ready to help with that bridge until the successor is ready to take over, especially if you're going with a family transition. That would be a concern. Business partners, if you have any, of course, hopefully you're talking to them about what the transition is going to look like for the business and what their role is going to be. And hopefully you're all on the same page. There are a couple other roles involved in business that a lot of people don't think to speak with, though. One of those is a business consultant. You might want to talk to a business consultant about the transition of the business. What can you do to get the business into shape and to get it ready to sell? Similar to if you're selling your house, to having a handyman or somebody come in to do a home inspection, make sure the home is ready to sell. We're going to do a similar thing with the business. So a business consultant could come in, look at the business with a fresh perspective, an outside perspective, and give you some business advice on what to do with the business while you're in transition. Probably the most important conversation you can have, though, about your exit plan is other family members. You really need to have this conversation. You need to talk to a spouse, if there's a spouse involved, and not necessarily involved in the business. Don't misunderstand me. If you suddenly stop working in the business and all of a sudden you're home every day, and your spouse is also retired and all suddenly home, there's going to be there will be some interesting dynamics that could take place, and so you want to make sure that the family is prepared for this. You want to make sure that you speak with your kids and see if they have any interests, desires, feelings, anything. Extended family, talk to them about what's going to happen when you exit this business. It's smart to get their input on these kinds of things and find out what they're thinking and feeling, because you don't want to deal with any unspoken emotions that will come up later. I've got a business mentor who says, what we try to do, what we focus on, the most important thing is this business transition takes place in such a way that you can still have a harmonious Thanksgiving dinner together. So that's the key point there. So don't forget about checking in with family as you're having this conversation about how to exit your business. That would be another key thing to check in on as well. So I'm going to stop there for now. I could go into much more detail, but I wanted to keep this video short. So I'm going to end right here. So with that, everyone, have a great day.